you, and welcome back.
Sorry, I interrupted you. Welcome back.
Welcome back. It's almost time for bed.
It is.
But we've had some questions from you sat there in your homes. And one of the main questions that we've been asked is about purple coats and why we have them. Well, basically, it's a big history lesson with this. Llamedos holiday camp is based upon the traditional British camps of the 1960s, where we basically picked them up and put them on the Discworld. And they had entertainers that were either yellow coats, red coats, or green coats. And in our case, we went for
purple, because we like purple.
And we like green, and we think it's rather smashing and nice.
It doesn't clash with my red hat at all.
No,
that's fine.
Not at all, or my red hair. But that is why we have purple coats at Llamedos. And Llamedos on the Clacks, of course, is a online version of our holiday camp, mixed in with a bit of Discworld convention panels and talks. Normally, Llamedos holiday camp is full of strange activities such as Nobby's Knees competitions, the witch trials, dragon racing, human hoopla.
Yes.
But of course, if you haven't been to Llamedos holiday camp, you wouldn't know that. But you can go over to our expo booth where we've got memories of Llamedos holiday camp, which is a slideshow full of images from last year's camp. And of course, we expect to run it again in 2022.
Current situation allowing us to.
You're saying that as if you're quite frightened. What's wrong with you?
I'm Rincewind. I'm always frightened.
Do you want to?
Oh, we should say, by the way, we forgot to mention it earlier on. Please, please, please. This is an online event only. Do not record, screen grab, or anything else like that, because it's not fair for anyone else. We don't necessarily have the permissions for people to be able to go off and reproduce this stuff. It's for a live event only.
Yeah, our agreement 100% was this was to be run as a live event. And that meant the same as you would at a Discworld convention. There's no recording, there's no filming, there's no photographing without permission. We've gone to a huge amount of effort to put this together for you guys. And of course, we want to be able to do it again in the future. Maybe.
Can't run away now. Anyway,
cut a long story short, here is episode 2 of Caged.
Run, VT!
Mrs. Earwig, what can I do for you?
Nothing really, just checking in to see how you're doing. We're still stuck in.
Ain't been out for a while now. Haven't even seen Githa.
Your house is looking very clean. You obviously haven't got as much to do as I have. Well, I suppose cleaning helps alleviate boredom, though, doesn't it?
Well, my chimney was smoking, and Weaver the Thatcher said he could clean it out for me. Before we had all this snow.
I didn't know he worked as a sweep.
No, he don't. He just thought he could. He got on my roof and he poked a live chicken down with a stick.
Did it work?
Well, my chimney was clean, but my house weren't.
Well, they say cleaning is good for the soul.
Well, my soul don't need any more help, thank you very much, but my rug did.
By the way, have you read the speech King Verence sent us yet? He wants us to read it to people while we're all stuck at home, as we're both so well respected. I think Queen Magrat thought it would be a good idea. Keep everyone's spirits up, you know.
I ain't read it. I thought I'd leave that to you. And I'll just add bits, as and when necessary.
I know he's trying to cheer people up, but it's terrible. He may be a good king, but he's an awful speechwriter. He's even included some jokes.
Oh, he ain't put that one in about the Nunkleberry bush, has he? That one weren't funny when it was first written. Once a fool, eh?
Do you think he would notice if we changed a few bits? improvised some of it?
Improved it more like.
He wouldn't mind, would he? I mean, especially if we made it a good speech, it would make him look so much better.
Well, he'd only know that we'd changed it once we'd read the speech, and then it would be too late, and what could he do about it?
Let's see what we should do, shall we? Let's look through it and make a start now.
Hang on a minute. Where is it?
Are you sitting comfortably now? Right, let's make a start. Off we go.
Right. Title page. Difficult Times and How to Deal with Them by Esmeralda Weatherwax and Lettuce Earwig.
Shouldn't that be Letitia Arwej and Esmeralda Weatherwax? That's how the alphabet works, dear.
What about Esmeralda Weatherwax with Lettuce Earwig? We could use first names because they come first.
Letitia Arwej, a friend of Esmeralda Weatherwax.
And if you're going to be like that, it should be Mistress Weatherwax and also Mrs. Earwig.
How about Letitia Arwej with Esmeralda Weatherwax slightly involved?
All right, if you want to have your name first, how about Lettuce Earwig following in the footsteps of Esmeralda Weatherwax?
Or Esmeralda Weatherwax greatly influenced by Letitia Arwej?
Well, you're younger than me, so how about Mistress Weatherwax, slightly ahead of Mrs. Earwig?
Well, they do say age before beauty.
Well, they do say pearls before swine.
How dare you! I've never been so insulted.
You need to get out more.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to
Wasn't that fun?
we loved Caged, and I've absolutely loved spending my time editing that series. It's just been a fantastic joy.
It's been fun watching it develop and finding the right sound effects and the bits and pieces to make it all work. It's been,
Shall I move
it's been a huge amount of
the
fun.
microphone a
Yeah.
bit?
Oh,
Don't squish in.
Okay, I'm sorry. Right. Well, I guess that means it's time to tell you what's going to happen tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow we've got lots of things coming up. So we start the morning at 9:30 with Good Morning Campers.
Indeed. And then we follow by the Trollbridge reunion. We have lots of members of the cast and the director all the way from Australia coming to talk about how it was and how much fun they had making Trollbridge.
That, of course, will be followed by a showing of Trollbridge, not just the 26-minute version, but the 16-minute version as well.
Yeah, indeed. And at midday, we will have a talk about dragons, about whether the dragons exist in the world, in a round world that exist on the Discworld.
With Professor Snakes Hayden.
Indeed.
Of course. That's a live talk, and there will be a Q&A session with that and with the Trollbridge reunion. That is then followed by the Swords of Discworld with Steph Holt. Again, there will be a live Q&A, so make sure you prep some questions for our experts.
It will be a pre-recorded event, but there will be a live Q&A afterwards.
She'll be there live after.
Okay. After that, we have a big thing. We're talking to author Ben Aranovich about his books, about his career, and about anything else, really. It's going to be a nice chat, and that's a nice live chat, so there'll be a Q&A session as well available.
Of course, Granny Weatherwax will be back with her Guide to Divination. That's at 3:00.
Yes, that's right. And after that, I can read it. Yes. Okay, we'll have David and Leo from Backspindle Games.
From where?
From Backspindle Games.
From where?
From Backspindle Games. Oh, I've got stuck in a loop. And they're going to tell you all about their games and how they got the rights to produce the games in the first place and what games they've produced.
And there may be a very special announcement from the boys at Backspindle. You'd have to tune in and wait and see. After that, we've got, of course, the Art of the Discworld. Joe McLaren, Mark Simonetti, and Peter Dennis have all been dragged out to their studios to join us for a live chat tomorrow.
Yeah, then at 6:00, we're going to take a well-earned break and have an hour off and actually manage to cook ourselves some food.
But you don't get an hour off because Maggie, our darling trainee purple coat, will be running an arts and crafts session over in our session rooms, and Lark will be running some games in the session room for you to take part in.
And then at 7:00, we have our quiz called "Are You Smarter Than a Level 0 Wizard?"
Are you?
Well, we'll have to wait and see.
You're a level 0 wizard.
That's right. Am I smarter than myself? Who knows?
And then to round up the day, we've got Discworld Tattoos with Trudy Carter, which is a panel. Well, it's a talk all about what's the best way to go and get a Discworld tattoo. We know many of you have got them, and Trudy is going to basically run a beginner's guide.
Yeah, and then we'll finish off at 9 o'clock with another chat like this.
With us talking absolute rubbish.
We'll talk about what happened in the day, what fun we've had, and let you know what's going to happen on Sunday. So that's pretty much tomorrow. Well, we've done it now, haven't we?
We've done it now, haven't we?
Yeah.
So all that's left for us to say is good night. It's been fabulous to see you all, and we'll see you tomorrow. Ash, run VT!